Alright guys, I've taken four containers of this split pea soup, and I'm putting it in this container here. And I'm going to fill it with water and let it sit overnight. I'll let it sit, and I'm going to make a soup the next day. So this is just the start of a split pea soup, and I'll show you all the stuff I'm going to put in it later. But I'm just soaking. I'm putting 4 bags in this container, filling it with water, let it sit overnight. Soften them up a little bit. And just split peas is all it is. I'm just going to cover it with water and let it sit, and I'll soften them up. Cook a lot faster like that. Alright guys, I'm going to make another soup here. I soaked those peas overnight. They really expanded a lot. I'm going to do a split pea soup. One of my favorites. You gotta kind of like this type of soup, but this is one of my favorites. So I used 4 packages of the split pea soup. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut some onions up, some of these carrots. I'm gonna be cutting up this ham. This whole ham's gonna go in there. And I like to put hominy corn in the pea soup. So I got 3 cans. I don't know if I'll use 2 or 3. I got more if I wanted to put more. And I'll spice it up a little bit with the crushed peppers. And obviously I'll be putting garlic in there. I'll crush all that up too and get this thing going. And split pea soup, that's one of my favorites. So I'll cut up all this ham, well, quite a bit of it, and get you some pictures as I go here. Alright guys, I got the onions, a couple onions cut up. I got 4 cans of the hominy. I kind of really like that. And I probably used about half the ham. I'm going to save the rest for steaks for breakfast. And I got some carrots cut up. And I got garlic and the hot peppers there. Crushed hot peppers. Portuguese peppers. And I switched over to a different pan. This is a little bit smaller than the one I usually use, but I got 4 bags of peas in there, so I'm gonna put it all together and start heating it up. And on this pan here, I gotta heat it up slowly, but we'll simmer it until everything's cooked. And on the ham, I cut all the skin off. I usually feed that to the dog. I'll save this for snacks for the dog. The skin. She seems to like it. This thing I gotta make sure I stir it. I don't want it sticking on the bottom. I'll throw in the onions. Carrots. Ham. You know, and the garlic and red peppers. Obviously I'll have to put salt and whatnot in there. Salt, pepper. I'm going to cook this slow and stir it a lot. Sea salt, fine sea salt. Grab some of that in there. You know, in this pan, like I said, I'm going to check it every so often, make sure I stir it good. Looks fine. This will be good, man, when this is all rendered down. I let the peas sit overnight inside water. Like I said, the homony's kind of already done. Well, could probably throw that in there now. It ain't gonna hurt it any. I don't think that's gonna break up. Let me throw that in there now too. Get it all in there. Throw it all in there and we'll cook it down good. We'll cook it slow, and when the potatoes are done, when the carrots are done, I know the soup's done, because that's the hardest part. We'll put a cover on it. We'll come check on it. I got it on high right now, but I will come and lower it in a bit. I got the flame on low. I've been cooking it for a while. I'll show you what it looks like in there. It's boiling away. If I keep stirring it, I don't want it to stick on the bottom, so. I definitely don't want it to stick. This pan here has got a thin base on it, so it's smelling really, 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 really good. This is like one of my favorite soups. I love pea soup, split pea. So it's really coming along well. You know, like I said, I keep stirring it because I don't want it to stick on the bottom. I really need to get some better pans. This is kind of like, this is not the best pan in the world. It's starting to thicken up now. It's really starting to thicken up. I'm stirring it every 15 minutes or so. I don't want it to stick. Really thickening up nice. I'm gonna have to lower the heat down, I think, a little bit. Man, it's looking good. It's smelling great too. Alright, I just took some out and I'm going to try it and see how it is once it cools off. Carrots are done. Man, it's looking good. It's looking really good. I'll let it cool off and I'll try it. See how it is. Alright guys, I just shut it off. It's done. I'll just shut it off. Got a little bowl here. Definitely done. That's going to have to cool off. It's going to continue to cook a little bit, so we'll leave it cool off. And obviously I got a whole bunch there for leftovers, but we'll let this cool off and give it a taste. Alright guys, this stuff was cooled off. Man, I just tried some. It's super good. It's got the ham, the hominy, the carrots. Let's try some of this. It's really, really good. One of my favorite soups is split pea. I like the hominy in there. I was brought up like that with the hominy. Very good. It's got the ham in there and everything. Like I said, I got a big panela here. I'll put it all in, containers and freeze it. Got a big freezer downstairs, that's what I do. Then as I come home from work, I take out what I want and warm it up, and I'm good to go. Alright guys, I know it's kind of a specialty dish, split pea. Some people like it, some people don't. But I just figured I'd share it. Thanks for watching.